Hello, my dear friends. I hope that you're having a great time, and I'm so excited to be here today with this beautiful message. I think this is one of the most serious video I'm making in the 2026, like the first one. So I know I will make more. I always have more messages that I feel like this lesson needs to go out to people and just see how best I can just support my community, but also my global community, because I know I speak to many people from Rwanda, Africa, Europe, Asia, or maybe the United States, and like all over the world. I have people. But one of the things that I really want to share is being a parent is very important. Being a mother is very important. Being a father is very important. And it supports you raising your children. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I want to give love to my children. But I've been observing some of the critical thing that we do sometimes or we don't do because there is no intention. But from today, I want to give you this opportunity to learn the best way to show love to your children. You might be thinking maybe is it taking them out and share with them some meals, take them out and visit some parks and some exciting places. Oh yes, all those things are very good. The children love them. The children love to go and hang out with other kids and enjoy some playing time, and they like to see new things. That's also really exciting. But my main focus today is how indirectly your relationship with your spouse is very contributing to the success of your children. I'm sharing this because I've seen also some of the parents who don't think that their relationship really matters on the children that they're raising. But I want to tell you the truth. It is very important. So the care, the relationship you have between you and your wife or you and your husband, depending who you are, will directly affect the growth and the success of the children you're raising. I will highlight a few examples. You don't need to teach your child how to behave, but if you behave well, correctly, they're going to learn it from you. I will mostly speak on the side of the fathers because I get mad when I see some fathers behaving like they've got no families, they've got no children. They're still doing things that their young friends are doing, their single friends are doing. I get mad at you when I see at 7 p.m. you are not at home. But what are you doing? Is it contributing to the family, or you're just ignoring your family? Some dude will go out and watch Arsenal, watch or Chelsea or Man U and UFC and other games, NFL and more other games on TV with their male friends. But they've got children at home. They've got the mothers at home. So you're trying to think that your mother, that the mother of your children will do everything, will discipline your children, will teach them values. But you've got no values. So how do they see the values they teach them, even if they learn them at school? How do they see the values working? Because you've got no values. But when you get home after your work, they understand if someone gets off the work they go home. So you don't need to tell them, my son, sit down. Let me tell you, when you go to work and you're done, you go back home. Oh, they know it because when you finish your work, you come home. So there is no need of heavy, trying to tell them like, this is what you do, this is what you do. They see you doing it, thus they be like, oh, that's what we do. So I would like literally see most of the children I know in my community, and I know their fathers and how they behave, and I can direct you just like, oh, this child whose father is like this is expected to behave like this when they are growing up. And I'm saying this because this is out of my own experience. I'm a father. I've got a son. I've got my adopted sons as well. Sometimes people feel like, oh, raising all those children, we have like 6 children at home and they're all thriving. So they'll be like, raising all those children, it's hard. But I tell them one thing, I just become a big example for them. And if I want them to do something, I will just do it and I will let them know. Because mostly, like by default, your children will respect you. So sometimes they do things before they even understand their meaning. Because they respect you. They love you so much. So sometimes they start doing things because they want to please you, they want to make you happy. So if they see something you like, they're gonna do it. They're going to do it. Because they respect you, they love you, they're going to do what you do. So if you are a proud father, go home. Spend much time with your children. When their mom is busy cooking, preparing, maybe bathing the youngest sibling, be with your older sons or daughters who are maybe 5, 6 years old, 7 years old. The kids have got so many questions to ask you. But sometimes you feel like, oh, it doesn't matter. But I'm telling you the truth, even taking them at school itself, even if you feel like you have enough money, you can pay somebody to take your children at school, taking your own children at school is much valuable, just like going to school itself. I'm telling you the truth, because I take my children to school, my wife and I do that. On the way going, sometimes they learn a lot of things than the things they are going to learn at school. Because I'm constantly paying the attention to what they're saying, to what they're saying, and I'm able to answer the questions they ask. So instead of imagining something and they don't know how it works, they don't know where it comes from, so I'm there trying to make sure that I can help them and ease them so that they can imagine something and relate when they see it next time. So sometimes the fathers feel like if they going to home, spend time with their children, they're doing a favor to their mothers. But I'm telling you the truth, you're supporting your next generation. You're supporting your legacy. So when you want to show love to your wife, just come home with flowers. If that is your culture, you come home with something that your wife likes so much. So you're telling your children how they are going to behave when they become fathers or mothers, and they when they're wives and husbands. That's like what you're telling them to do. So sometimes it's not a bad thing. Sometimes people don't feel like it's something way that they need to pay attention to. But I'm telling you the truth, the best time you give to your wife, if you're a husband, or the best time you give to your husband if you're a wife, that is directly the impactful support you're giving to your children. So, my dear friend, do you set up your relationship with intention, because it is very beneficial to all the children that you're raising. I love you guys, and I felt like if I couldn't give you this message, I don't know how I would be feeling, because it is so important that we as the fathers, as the mothers, we invest in the children that we are raising. Who is going to stand for us when we are gone? Who is going to keep the legacy when it's done? It is our children. So spending that much time, intentional time with them, or sometimes they call me out, daddy, 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 come and we play, we want to play games. I'm like, hey son, hey daughter, I've got some work. Can we go in the office together? Sometimes they come here and they make a lot of noise, but I enjoy that because I know I'm shaping them. If they do something wrong and I tell them, hey, it is not done like that, they're gonna be happy and do it. So that's why the time you spend with your children, it's worth it. But the time you spend with your partner, it's more than that. You know, sometimes kids are at home and they hear you speaking as father, they'll be like, oh, dad is at home, something is wrong, you're gonna be, punished. Maybe he's going to come out from the office and you should behave. So by default, with time, they end up behaving fairly correctly. And for you, you don't know when you even installed that character, that habit. But because you're present in their life, you're able to see a lot of their mistakes and you're able to correct them. And once they're going to do something, they know, oh, daddy will know it, so you better don't do it. So you keep it like that. So my dear friends, thank you so much. This was the message of today. I hope it helps. Yes.